What's up, audience? What's going on? You know,
Raw dog,
early
raw
edition of
dog
3-Man
Steve,
Podcast. We raw dogging this thing tonight. Pause.
raw dog Steve and his bitch nigga.
Boy, y'all, you stupid, bro. You stupid, bro.
You knock that shit down, nigga.
Boy, you stupid. Hey, but what's up, man? How you been doing, man?
I'm doing good, man. I'm just fucking glad that I was able to unload this load because of the my fucking reefer was acting up, and so
And he's not
I'm
talking
glad I
about
was able.
marijuana, folk. He's talking about something on his
Refrigerated
phone.
trailer,
Yeah.
refrigerated trailer, yeah. Yeah, I had to
Reefer!
deliver this. I had to deliver this load and shit, but
Okay. Okay.
yeah, it was breaking down on me, so I got a little nervous. It kind of got up there in temperature wise, but hey, it's all good,
Okay. Cool. Cool.
you
Cool.
know. But yeah,
Well,
it's all good. Yeah, man.
I
How
wish
you
my day,
doing, man?
I wish my day was better. It wasn't bad. It's just that I messed around and messed up and overslept on two different phone interviews, dog. But it is what it is, dog.
Oh
And
shit.
really and truly, there were positions I really knew I really wasn't gonna want anyway. Not because they were bad positions, but because I knew the pay was not gonna be what I wanted. Because I've already looked up the pay on Glassdoor, and I kind of figured it wouldn't be what I wanted. So the one I want to do, I'm
Yeah,
actually submitting my application tomorrow for it, and
that's what's
tomorrow.
up.
So I'm all good, man. That's all. I'm gonna try to see if I can get another another interview, but it is all good if I don't. It's all good.
You gonna get it,
Oh
man. Just
yeah. I'm
stay
not even
true to
worried about it,
yourself,
dog.
you know.
I'm not even worried about it, man. I tried my best. I worked overnight. Tried to schedule the meetings today because I got to go through a class tomorrow from 8 a.m. to 4:30. But it is what it
Well,
is.
shit. You ever tried? Yeah, you might. I know a way you might be able to get everything you want in a quicker manner. You ever try not being black?
Yeah, I know,
You
right?
know.
That's what they say. That's what they say. That's what they say. But I have to tell these folks that believe in systemic racism that you just
Do me a favor, please. Get out of here. Get out of here, man.
know what I'm saying. But anyway, if we're gonna start
Mhm.
this video, guys. This is something that Max think we need to react to. Neither one. I have not seen this. You know what I'm saying? So let's go and roll the tape.
That doesn't want their kids to learn interesting new words, get the fuck out. First, a moment of silence for Charlie Kirk, who was killed by leftist guerrilla terrorists in Utah. And then secondly, any of you transgender people, don't shoot. No one would care if I got
Well,
shot anyway, so you're just wasting a bullet. Save your 17 cents. Anyhow, my name is actually Ray Gallagher. I identify as Ray Gallagher. It's mostly because my friends think that I'm a stupid, overbearing cunt. But anyhow, last time I came here to speak, I wasn't allowed to speak because some other stupid, overbearing cunt shares the exact same name of Ray Gallagher with me.
Yeah.
I fucking
Mr.
warned you, bitch. I said get the fuck out if you don't like cuss words. It's free speech. I'm going to continue with my speech, lady.
Can you
I
stop
called
the
you all.
clock? Stop the
Go ahead,
clock.
lady.
Hey, this is how I feel though. It's free speech. Everybody should hit get it, even if you hate people, even if you're racist, even if you are a fascist and a Hitler follower. You should have the right to speak whatever you want to speak. That don't mean I gotta listen to your ass, which I don't understand why people don't
doesn't mean I
understand.
have to like it.
Don't mean I had to like it. Don't mean I gotta listen to it. If you don't like it, walk out. If you don't listen to it, turn it off. Just like
Like
people
if
that trip me out that sit there and won't keep scrolling when you see shit you don't like, keep scrolling, bitch.
if some shit that it's like there's shit that I don't like that people say, and so what I do is I do two things. I either block them to not see that content no more, or I'm fucking trolling.
Yeah.
So choose your
Nothing wrong with that.
battle, walk away, or just troll the
Yeah.
motherfucker if you want
Choose
to.
your battle. Choose your battles, folks. You do
Like,
realize you have free will. You do realize you have the ability to choose what you see and what you don't see, what you hear and what you don't want to hear. I mean,
A
come on.
lot.
Unlike some of these fat motherfuckers in this country, we are the fattest goddamn country. Obviously, y'all ain't choosing what to fucking eat. That's right, and y'all don't choose to put the fork down. I'll tell you that much.
Hey, listen here. Hey, I'm gonna speak to all the fat niggas. The ham.
the honey ham.
All right. Hey, what did the big chick say to the pig? The ham.
Get in my belly.
No, it was the ham.
The ham.
I'm ignorant as shit, boy.
Here
I'm
we go.
some ignorant as shit sometimes.
What else is dude for to say?
Go ahead.
No, you're not
Go ahead, punch
me.
me.
All right.
Call me a bitch.
Do what you want.
Mr. Porter
No.
and ma'am,
I
it is his
am
time.
demanding you control this woman.
It is his time. Please sit.
Free speech, lady. Go back.
All right,
Go.
all right,
Come
Mr.
on.
Porter, Mr.
You got
Porter,
a sign that says "Stop bullying," and then you're bullying a speaker.
Mr. Porter, Mr.
There is
Porter,
nothing that can make me look worse, lady. I pull my pants down in public. Did you see her storm out and slam the door?
Mr. Porter. Your time has been paused. I'm
Okay,
going
so now's
to
your time.
I'm going to respectfully ask you,
To what?
as we have children in the audience. I'm just
Fuck
asking.
him. I told him they should leave. Fuck 'em.
Okay,
Free
your
speech.
time is
Fuck 'em.
going to restart.
Fuck him.
Oh, my lungs. My lungs.
Dude said, I told him to leave. Fuck him. He told him to leave. He told him to leave.
This nigga literally said, fuck them kids.
Yeah, he sure did. My thing is this: how are as liberals can you be mad at him about saying fuck them kids when y'all like fucking abortion? You literally are saying fuck them kids to a whole. That's genocide, if you ask me.
Well,
But you mad 'cause
basically,
he said fuck them kids?
what it is if I close my eyes long enough and don't think about the problem don't exist.
Man,
That's how these niggas think.
they don't realize they the fucking problem.
They won't. Want to hear something? You can try to you can try to give them a mirror and let them look at themselves. Still ain't gonna mean shit. You're still
Well, that's what
talking to a
happened. That's
fucking
what happened
zombie.
when you have. That's what happens when you have a reprobate mind. For y'all don't know, it says in the word of God, it says He left them to their reprobate mind. What do you think? All these furries and these trans people and these people that like. I got a video I might show later about basically a woman that is paid to protest. She organizes every protest. It shows her and the same woman at 3 different protests.
Yeah.
And they got the same red shirts. It goes into them being funded. How? Oh my God, it's crazy. So it's like y'all are getting y'all fucking matrix enslaved
Dude,
motherfuckers.
they make good fucking like. I'll be real with y'all, bro. If a brother,
Dragon go ahead and get paid to protest and then come on the thing and say what he want to say.
shit, if I ever get to that point and I might be like, man, fuck this trucking shit, I'm about to protest, nigga.
Yeah.
I might hit them streets, nigga.
Yeah, keep your
be like-
same ideals and go protest and make that money.
I'm like, we're here, we're
Get your
queer,
good gas
we ain't going nowhere. We're
Get your good gas mask. Get your good gas mask. Make sure you use their materials because they're passing out the same signs. If you look at protests, these motherfuckers have the same fucking signs. Use some good Sharpies. It's good poster boards.
This has been my ask of you. That
I'm
You can
I'ma
ask
just-
whatever the
I'ma-
fuck you
I'ma
want.
just
You are
have a-
Deny your request.
I'm gonna just have a sign say I was born a poor black child, and hopefully they don't fuck with me.
Oh,
It's like you denied me the ability to speak at the last meeting because we happen to share the exact same name.
you can
Ray
restart
Gallagher.
his time. Your time is going. It is
Yeah.
yours.
So I signed up. There's proof that I signed up, and you didn't allow me to speak. You denied me my right to my First Amendment, right to redress of grievances, my right to petition the government for redress of grievances, my right to say exactly what was on my mind. because you didn't
You
like
tell
the way
him,
that
boy.
I signed up, but I did sign up. It's on video, it's witnessed, and then you denied me because you didn't like my viewpoint, because my viewpoint is opposite of what your viewpoint is, which is hippy-dippy transgender shit is okay. So you denied me my right to speak last time, so this time I'm pissed off. So you're getting the pissed off version of my speech. You would have got a much better speech if you had just let me speak last time, but instead you wanted to take this shit to federal court and try and say that you have the right, as the president of this governing body, to actually deny people their access to this podium to speak and deny them their equal rights to free speech under the 14th Amendment and the First Amendment. So long story short, I don't like you. I don't like any of your people. You guys are in an echo chamber. You bring in these left-wing nut jobs with weird blue hair and shit, and you think that that's the voters and the electorate that you're representing. It's not. You've got duly elected conservative board members here that you treat like shit. You ignore conservative people. And now I find out you want to reduce talking time from 3 minutes to 2 minutes. You want to ask for identification and driver's license for people to come in and speak. That seems ridiculous. It seems like a Fourth Amendment violation. But what you're going to find if you do pass that is that the people who you don't like are going to continue to come and they're going to provide ID. The people that you have coming from Montgomery County to speak on behalf of transgender stuff, they're not going to be able to come because the transgender people that you have here, a lot of them come from Montgomery County, and they're just nothing more than agitators and activists that come up here to protest and to try to destroy the free speech of conservative parents.
Now, I think that was really good of him to say that y'all transgender, but you're trying to keep other transgenders. That was really good for him to say that.
Parents in the county. So I'm just here to further reiterate that I don't like you, that I identify as Ray Gallagher. You did not allow me to speak last time. So this time I am turning your entire board meeting into a shit show full of curse words and transphobic stuff. Like trans people go on mass shootings more than regular people do. But what are you talking about?
No, all right.
Trans women or trans men?
All
Trannies,
right,
transvestites.
Mr. Porter, your time is up.
Transvestites go on mass shootings more than normal people. That's
the audience will not engage.
Charlie
Mr. Porter
Kirk was not killed by a normal straight man. He was
Mr.
killed by a
Porter, your
weirdo
time is
gay
up.
dude who was fucking a tranny. That's who killed Charlie Kirk, just like you freaks in the audience.
Mr. Porter,
He
you
was
may
killed
sit
by a
down
freak.
or you may leave. Your time is up.
Oh, my time
Your
is up?
time is up and your time was up. You may sit down or you may leave.
I'm going to sit down.
Thank
nice
you.
to see you again, Ray. I'll see you at the next meeting. And you're not going to succeed at depriving people of free speech in this county. You'll lose your next election.
The next speaker is Akshara Kadimchira, followed by Sam Rosenblum.
Dog.
Love it.
Hey.
I love it. Yeah. America's back. America's fucking back, baby.
That's what they get.
America's fucking back.
That's what they get. They deserve every last fucking all that shit, bro. They deserve
all the shit that happened during Biden's turn. They trying to censor everybody. Now they can't stop it.
Well, not only they try to censor you, but they try to make you seem like you were fucking crazy.
When they're the crazy ones.
No, like they literally was trying to. They was literally like when this shit was happening to conservatives, they were literally telling conservatives, "No, you're fucking crazy," yada yada yada. And we're like, "No, we're being censored." Nope, no, you're not being censored. You're just complaining. You're just whining, and then, son of a bitch, Joe Biden was censoring us.
Damn sure was.
Ain't that's weird?
Damn sure was.
I thought it wasn't happening though.
Fucking censoring the shit out of us. Censored so many people. Tucker Carlson, Dave Chappelle, fucking Donald Trump. Just being censored. Donald Trump
they tried to.
I'm create my own fucking social media site. True Social. I just joined that shit the other day. I gotta get my profile up.
I haven't joined I have a True Social. I don't even fucking use it though.
All right, so let's go to this next video. Anything else you want to say about that?
No, nope, no
okay,
sir.
Let's go to this next video that you.
I guess
I'm gonna go to this one. I'm gonna go to this one. Yeah.
Free the whites.
Here we
The
go.
entire healthcare system is broken.
Yeah, it's not deflection at all. In fact, I brought receipts. So here's the CMS, the Center for Medicaid and Medicare Services, right here with their press release earlier this year saying they were having to increase their oversight on states like California who were abusing Medicaid and classifying it as an EUSA, an emergency system, when it wasn't. You've got
If you look at the words up underneath it, let me get this banner out the way. Says here, last night on CNN, the panel tried to claim that illegals were not receiving Medicaid in America. I know they do. I work in a fucking hospital. Regardless, hospitals have to take in patients when they come in the ER. And if it's an illegal immigrant, they're not going to kick them out of the hospital if they need care. They're going to give them care. And even though supposedly they're not supposed to get it, they get it when they get in the hospital, when they get admitted. So all this shit about they don't receive Medicaid, yes, the fuck they do.
The average state spends 5% of its Medicaid roughly on emergency.
That's another thing. Federally, they're not supposed to receive Medicaid, Medicare, but each state can come up with their own way of covering whoever they want to cover. And that's the thing. They ship them to sanctuary cities in blue states. And the blue states provided them with Medicare and Medicaid services under the state laws.
I'm
not
gonna be
federally.
I'll be 100% transparent with you. So whenever it comes to as a truck driver, so I get my medical care in different states. So as a truck driver, red states, it's a little bit more, the process is a little bit more thorough.
Of course.
But when it comes to blue states, like nigga, it's the only place where I get unlimited refills of my medicine that I take. I get unlimited refills. Like basically unlimited for me, it's like 4 refills off of 1 prescription. Right. In the red states, I'm only getting 30. They will only legally give me 30. And they literally make sure I do everything I make sure I do they make sure the billing process is thorough in the red states. I went to a hospital in Colorado that I never paid the bill for and have never gotten billed for it.
Wow. There you go, folks. From the horse's mouth.
COVID.
From the horse's mouth. Told you.
And so when they're like, there's no illegals let's get on the system, I'm like, if I was able to fucking go to a blue state to get free medical care without I haven't even gotten billed yet, and it's been years.
You don't think a legal can do that?
You said what?
I was posing a question to the audience. You don't think a legal can do that? If you can do that, you don't think an illegal can do that? Come on now, folks. Let's not be stupid. Let's not be obtuse. Let's not be blind. Let's not be sheep, folks. Let's go on and see what else. He's got the receipts right here, guys. He's got the receipts.
Services. California, 35 to 40%. Why would that be? Because California passed a state law that says we will fund Medicaid for illegals. And then, oh, by the way, we'll raise our provider taxes. And then, oh, by the way, we'll use that as a match to draw down federal funds. And
raise the provider taxes so the tax-paying citizens have to pay for the illegals getting medical care in California. And y'all won't get, and there's so many people on posts that are, Gavin Newsom's our governor, and he's doing such a great job. You mean like when the fires were going on and he didn't have no water and Donald Trump supplied that shit? Y'all are fucking.
They're using this whole cavitation process.
An accounting trick to put it on the taxpayer.
Money is fungible, and California's loophole is abusing it.
Listen, and we.
All right, back from CNN. Ooh, that was a lot.
I wanted to see how Gabby was going to spin that shit.
And they hate it when you bring receipts. But let's talk about that Medicaid thing for a minute, because what you have right now is a thing called the California loophole. Liberals hate it when you bring receipts, but the California loophole is real. And the reason why the left wants to get this whole spending package revised right now is because they want to be able to fund Medicaid for illegals like California is doing. The Center for Medicaid and Medicare Services earlier this year said they were having to increase their oversight. Why? Because California, New York, other states like that were abusing the Medicaid process by turning their emergency rooms into free clinics and then classifying everything as an emergency service and submitting it for federal matching dollars.
What did I tell y'all, folks? It is, look it up. It's called EMTALA. EMTALA is an acronym. I can't remember what it stands for. It's emergency medical something. I can't remember it, but it's called EMTALA. Every emergency room in the United States of America, Alaska and Hawaii included, fucking the territory of Puerto Rico too. If someone goes into an emergency room at a hospital and they need care, it is illegal for them to turn them away. They must take them in. They must give them care. If they need to be admitted into the hospital, they're admitted. If they're not need to be admitted, they get the care that they receive in the ER, and it's under Medicaid, and they can go home if they don't need to be admitted. And this is what he's talking about. They're changing the emergency Medicare services over to where they can have it to where they can give illegals care based off of that.
Not supposed to work that way.
And so that's when my girl, that's the reason why, you know, she thought we had free healthcare. And it's because of, like, you know, it's these loopholes that my, like, you know, example for my girl, she didn't know, like, she thought it was universal healthcare. And I was just like, no one in the United States really have free healthcare except for.
We don't work like that. We don't work like that. We got a privatized system. Capitalism.
Only people that get free healthcare is probably the elderly, but that's something that they paid in taxes for
military
years.
Too. Military. It's not really free for the military, but their healthcare system, because I used to be on the track here, it's so off the chain because it's like, dude, the prescription costs are low as fuck. Every time I went to the doctor, I didn't have to pay no copay. Like, it's like that.
Shit, my medicine went down. Last time, my medicine, because of Trump, man, shit, my medicine has gone down at least by half.
See, they don't want to mention that, though. Trump did that for not just, as they say, Harris had a 35% decrease in medicine for, what was it, diabetes or something? It's like, shouting.
What?
Remember when she was touting she was bragging that she brought down the cost of diabetic medicine like 35% and shit. That's the only thing you did, bitch.
Actually, no, she didn't. You are, and this is the reason why I tell people you gotta watch these niggas like a hawk, because these motherfuckers is slick. Let me show you how slick they are. So when Joe Biden first got in and he was signing all those executive orders, he took away something that Trump signed into law. Then the next year he signed it back in, but made sure the mainstream media showed it off. And I was like, wait, how can you take credit for something that was already there that you signed away, but you want credit now? I was like, get the fuck out of here, bro.
That's what they do, bro. That is what they do. And they got all these sheep ass folk that are voting for them that are just falling for this shit because nobody wants to read. We at a point now in the timeline of this universe have every type of information at our fingertips. So much so with AI, you even have more access because AI does all the research for you. And people still won't look up shit. People will need proof they need proof for the truth, but don't worry about proof for the lie.
Yep. Oh, you like that quote. You like that quote I shared.
That was your quote. Isn't that your quote?
Yeah, it was a quote I found and I shared that shit, and I was like, I like that shit. Because it explains a lot, because even when I'm talking to some of my friends, you know, and I'm like, I'm trying to tell you the truth, but I was like, the crazy thing is you would rather believe a random motherfucker who you don't know, who's manipulating you, because I'm like, at least you could say one thing about me, I haven't manipulated you. but they're manipulating you for a fucking reason
for an agenda.
in their agenda.
Mhm.
And it's like you can't even talk to people you care for anymore over this politics shit.
I don't,
Because-
dude. I've got to the point now. I just rather just watch and just let them eat crow at the end. I'm just gonna watch and just laugh, have me a beer, and just watch all this shit unfold.
Well, see, I have tried. I've been tried doing that. It's fucking hard too, though. You know.
It is, but I that's just what I've decided I'm gonna do. I haven't tried it before. You have, I haven't.
It's like I'm trying to like explain to my friend. I'm like, yo, man. I'm like, I wouldn't cheer for this shit at all. I wouldn't like. I really had relooked my friendships with people because of the old Charlie Kirk situation. I'm like, yo, I ain't a fucking glazer. I ain't even know the nigga like that. But I'm like, dog, I don't want motherfuckers around me who's willing to cheer for somebody's death.
Yeah, I'm not into that shit.
I'm a cool dude, but I ain't that goddamn cool. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
And so it was just like, yo, man, like that whole Charles Kirk situation. I literally deaded friendships that I've been having since fucking high school.
Yeah,
That's like almost over 20 fucking years, dude.
right.
But yeah,
That shit's crazy, man. Let's go back because actually, I think he has initiated the Insurrection Act. I gotta see a video of me want to look at.
Giving life-saving treatment, yes, that's the Hippocratic Oath. Treating somebody for the common cold and giving them basic medical care and calling it emergencies because they walked into an emergency room and then billing the U.S. taxpayer dollars, that's called fraud. It needs to stop, and that's exactly what Republicans are trying to do. It's pretty simple. Yes, illegal immigrants are being given Medicaid dollars, and it's blue states like California that are making it happen.
Illegal immigrants are not the reason why our healthcare system is.
That's just crazy, man. And they like spinning that shit. They love spinning this shit.
but I have to agree with her.
Can't even spin no more.
I have to agree with her. It is not the reason why our healthcare is high. It's part of many reasons. But one of the reasons why our healthcare is high as fuck, in my opinion, is because of Obamacare.
Oh yeah.
I had health insurance when I first became a truck driver. I had health insurance, all that shit. I watched when I first had it, the shit went from $75 a week until when the Obamacare went into effect, the shit doubled to $150. And I was like, yo, what the fuck? And they was just like, yo, Obamacare, because I was like, well, I'm not paying $150 a week for health insurance. I'm like, I can't afford that. Like
Right.
$75 was pushing it at that time.
Right.
Well, $150, and I have to pay taxes, and I have expenses. I'm like, yeah, that shit's too much.
It is, man. It is. It's getting ridiculous. It's getting fucking ridiculous, dog.
Like it's health insurance in the United States is so fucking high that health insurance in the Dominican Republic is high. Because I guaranteed you that the reason why health insurance in the Dominican Republic is kind of on the high side is probably one of the same fucking reasons why what happened in the United States. I guaranteed you, bruh. But I don't know. I'm just a truck driver. I'm just a big ass truck driver.
Yeah, you're just a truck driver.
I'm just a big ass truck driver.
Here goes the next one. Let's go.
If you play that one, it's with Jesse Lee Peterson. Got it. And he's asking this Islamist, why do you live in a white Christian country and not in your country? He's so honest about it, but I think it's good for the audience and for you to see. Here, watch this, Vinny.
You live in a white country rather than your own country. You live in London.
Not a white country.
Why do you live in a white country? I'm sorry?
It's not a white country. because I want to tell people about Islam. And if I stay in a Muslim country, they're already Muslim. So there's no point of me telling them about Islam, right? So I have to be in a place where people are not Muslim, right? So if I'm in the UK, there is a lot of people who are from different religions, different faiths, where I can have a dialogue, because this is what I do, right? Interfaith, religious discourse, and all of that. So I engage with different people.
Could a Christian move to a Muslim country and freely and openly convert the people from Islam to Muslim? To Christian?
Well, ideally, under Islamic law, no, you're not allowed to, because Christianity is false while Islam is the truth.
And so
just because you guys are liberal, wait, I'll answer you. Just because you guys are liberals, following liberalism, and you believe that anyone can do whatever they want to do, that does not mean that we're also liberal, all right? We don't allow harmful ideologies for our children. We don't allow these harmful ideologies to infiltrate into our people.
If you play that one, it's with Jesse Lee Peterson. And he's
So that's important, folk, because UK right now is having a really bad Islamic problem. And if you didn't hear it, he said in Sharia law, you're not allowed to have religious freedom. That is something that what's up, man? Go ahead.
Oh, my bad. I didn't mean to cut you off. My bad.
No, I was just saying in the UK they're having a problem with Islam because it's rampant. And in what I was going to say is Sharia law is very authoritarian. Women don't have rights. You can't practice any religion other than Islam. And and while that was playing, I found this 5-minute video. It says UK's rapid Islamization, the silent transformation unfolding. So I want to play this real quick.
So,
you got anything you want to say? Go ahead.
Yeah, fuck. There's a lot.
Go ahead.
So with the UK situation, right? Honestly, fuck, I don't feel like watching a UK 5-minute video. This whole UK shit, because it's not complicated. It's just whenever you actually do the groundwork on learning about it, guys, is you're in your mind, you're like, wait, what the fuck were y'all thinking? Because this whole situation with UK, what they got going on, this is what you would call a self-afflicting wound.
Mm-hmm.
They did this shit to themselves.
Mm-hmm.
Because how can you have rapid, and it's honestly what happened in UK is the same shit that's happening in the United States.
Damn right.
What happened is they had mass illegal immigration into UK. So what happened? All right. So I'll actually what was happening is a lot of those folks from, if you go to places like, example, Morocco, and on the tip of Morocco, I think it's 50 miles across the Mediterranean. I think it's the most narrowest point. I think it's 50 to 100 miles, basically.
Right across to France or Portugal, right?
A standard boat ride, it would be 2, maybe 3 hours. Standard boat ride.
Mm-hmm.
And that's not included. I'm talking about standard because they're poor people and they can't afford a jet boat, so
right.
But standard boat, 3-4 hours top boat ride from Morocco to France.
Mm-hmm.
So
they'll
make these trips illegally. Then they will make their way from France, they're making way from Spain, then to the UK and all that shit, because these places like France,
another
Spain,
boat ride off the English Channel,
UK, they have lax illegal immigration policies.
Yes, sir. Yes,
so
sir.
What happened is, because with their lax illegal immigration policies, and for them being in a quote unquote better country,
more resources,
they decided to do what most people do: you reproduce and multiply.
Mm-hmm. Established mosques, established neighborhoods,
established
economy.
communities, and all that shit.
Mm-hmm.
And so what happened is it's the same thing that happened in UK is happening in the United States.
Yep.
The lack of families and the lack of birth rate. The birth rate. What happened is it's kind of like what the Europeans did to the Native Americans. They started out reproducing the Native Americans, and so because they had to grow,
thank you,
they had to spread.
Thank you, Planned Parenthood.
They had to spread out. By spreading out, you got to conquer neighborhoods, and so that's basically what's happening in the UK.
Yep. Look at it like this, guys. In America, our fertility rates are dropping too across all races. And then you have the Muslims come in, just like they're doing in Minneapolis. Ilhan Omar and her home, they are funneling taxpayer money into their LLCs, and they're making it easier for Somalian families to buy homes, create businesses, and then they're having 4 and 5 kids of family, and they're out reproducing everybody. And thank you, ratchet, pachyderm, hyena don, cumbrella wearing, wrap the claw bitches in the black community, because y'all killing your babies. Our fertility rates are dropping like a motherfucker. I mean, you gotta look at it like this: the black community is at 12 to 14% population of this country.
Outside of illegal immigration.
Outside of it.
Honestly, if we include if we take out illegal immigration in the black community, the black population, in my opinion, probably 8%.
Probably. And guys, you do realize if we weren't killing our babies like we are, we would probably be above Hispanics. We'd probably be almost 30% of this fucking nation. 30%. And they know what they're doing. It's mental slavery now. It's mental slavery. It's not no more physical slavery. It's mental slavery. That's why you don't see the KKK as active as they used to be. They don't have to be. That's why when you hear black people that are awake, that are red pill, talk about there's no systemic racism. Why would it have to be systemic racism? We're doing it to ourselves with the killings in the neighborhoods. And you'll hear black people that are activists come on here talking about black crime and black murders are nowhere near as high as the white guys. Well, look at their fucking per capita. Look at how many white people in this country is opposed to black people. When you look at the population per capita when it comes to murder rates, we are doing it 3 to 4 times what they're doing when it comes to our population. But y'all dumbass porch plantation Negroes are so dumb that you're not even picking this shit up. And not to mention when it comes to immigration, there's nothing wrong with accepting people into your country legally. I will say this though. It's a problem, in my opinion, to let Muslims in your country legally or illegally because of their belief system. Muslims are taught everybody is an infidel, everybody deserves to die if they do not accept Allah.
Hold on. I'm gonna have to those are the radicals that actually believes that. The radicals.
Right.
Not all Muslims.
However, the Quran teaches, regardless if the radicals believe that or not, the Quran teaches all infidels must die. And the ones that are not radical are choosing to not participate in the radicalization of Islam. But the Quran teaches that everyone that does not believe in Allah must die. And it also teaches that the ones that do provide, the ones that are self bombs and stuff and kill themselves, they'll go to paradise and have virgins. It teaches that shit. So they have mosques popping up everywhere in America like wildfire. And that's why you have to stop these folks. It's not about racism. It's not about, you can't practice your religion because it's not illegal for them to establish mosques. The only thing we can do to combat this is legal immigration policies and keeping track of who comes in this nation, who stays, who outstays their visa, all of that stuff.
Eric, I'm gonna push back on you on this one. You ready?
All right, go ahead.
So you're technically arguing for legal discrimination.
No, I'm not saying I'm not.
It's legal discrimination.
No, I'm not. Notice I said legal immigration and tracking of people that come in this country. I'm not saying to keep them out. Not saying that. I'm saying it needs to be tracked better. And because there are Muslims, plenty of Muslims that are not radical, like you brought up before.
Mm-hmm.
I never said that they can't come in. They just need to be tracked better because they want Sharia. The radical ones want Sharia law to take over in this country. And I'm predicting that Minneapolis, Minnesota is going to be one of the first places that you see Sharia law pop up.
But see, you got to understand, you are arguing for a legal discrimination.
Well,
because it would be like, example, if I was, say, I'm a governor and I'm a governor and I sign a law just like, yo, because this month has been the most violent months amongst black men, unaliving other black men. I'm tracking all black men.
I feel what you're saying. I guess
that'd be discrimination.
That's my opinion. I ain't gonna run
here's something. There's nothing against the law for illegal discrimination. For example, the safety of the country. There's no law against that.
Right, I feel you. So we're gonna go ahead and let this. It's a 5-minute video.
So basically, you want a Muslim ban, nigga. You want a Muslim ban, nigga.
Well, I mean, he's already done it before from certain Muslim countries. But I'm gonna let this play. It's a 5-minute video. I gotta flip my short ribs that's on the grill. So let's go.
Once the symbol of British royalty and heritage, now echoes with Ramadan prayer. Windsor Castle, a royal residence of Queen Elizabeth, is now a new Islamic prayer room, a striking image of a nation in flux. This isn't just cultural change, it's a political and institutional earthquake. Prime Minister Starmer breaking new ground with a historic iftar at the House of Commons, denouncing the far right and also praising British Muslims and speaking of unity.
I absolutely wanted to be here for today, for this event. And the first of these events here in Westminster Hall is really, really fantastic. I want to start by thanking the speakers of both houses, also to the APPG, of course, on British Muslims for organising it. It's fantastic to be able to get so many people here together in such a symbolic way, in such a symbolic place. So it is absolutely fantastic to be with you as people gather in homes, in mosques, and communities around the country during this special season.
But let's be clear, this is not about unity. This is about a shift in power, a shift in influence, a shift in identity. Transforming UK into a new Islamic state. Look around. London, Birmingham, Manchester. The sights and sounds of Britain's past are fading, replaced by an undeniable Islamic presence. Over 1,800 mosques now stand across England. More than 80 Sharia courts and 50 Sharia councils operate within the country. The Muslim population was 3.9 million in 2021, and by 2030, it's expected to reach 8.2%, a staggering doubling in just 2 decades. This isn't just demographic change. It's a cultural and political revolution happening in real time. And yet those in power remain silent. But while this transformation happens at home, where is Keir Starmer's focus? Ukraine, foreign aid, military involvement. He talks about Russia. He pledges billions for a war thousands of miles away. But he ignores the rise of Sharia law, the growing Islamic influence, and the rapid changes happening
Sharia
right
law,
on British soil.
nigga.
Is he blindly leading the UK into World War III while overlooking the real crisis at home?
So we agreed some important steps today.
Sharia
First,
law.
we will keep the military aid flowing and keep increasing the economic pressure on Russia to strengthen Ukraine now. Second, we agreed that any lasting peace must ensure Ukraine's sovereignty and security. and Ukraine must be at the table. Third, in the event of a peace deal, we will keep boosting Ukraine's own defensive capabilities.
And while Starmer looks away, the UK's political leadership is undergoing a radical shift. More Muslim politicians are in power than ever before.
And that's a
In
damn shame.
2024, Naz Shah took her oath as a member of parliament, swearing on the Quran, not the Bible, and she is not alone. Several key city leaders are now Muslim. London Mayor Sadiq Khan, Leeds Lord Mayor Abigail Marshall Khatong, Blackburn Mayor Parwaiz Akhtar, Oxford Lord Mayor Lubna Arshad, Luton Mayor Tamina Salim, Oldham Mayor Zahid Chauhan, Rochdale Mayor Shakil Ahmed. Policies are changing. Islamic holidays gaining official recognition. Sharia-compliant financial services.
So you see how they're doing it, folks. It's the same way it's going on in Minneapolis. They're getting Muslims into these congressmen and anything that they can have a vote, and they're changing law. That's what they're doing. And the same thing is happening in America right now in Minneapolis.
Well, it's like I said before, it's all about once you get in, your goal is to assemble your community and populate. And I'm sorry, but how can I get mad at people who came to the country for a better opportunity, right? Who did it the legal way? Because most of these, a good amount of these Muslims now are legal Muslims, but how can you get mad of people took advantage of your country's kindness? It honestly is idiotic to me, but they took advantage of your kindness, then they out reproduced you. And when they out reproduced you, they made sure they kept their money in house. Not only they kept their money in house, everything stayed within the community. Then that community had enough voting power to vote somebody in that community for their best, in their favor. And the craziest thing is, you liberals, y'all voted for this shit too.
And the only way you can't stop it. The only thing you can do is delay it, which is, I would say, anybody that is not born in America, you can't serve in government. But once they reproduce and their kids become natural born, they can run for damn office. So you can't do anything but delay it. That's all you can do.
Because I remember this one time when there was like calling Kevin Samuels a educated Dusty, right? And there was a brother that I was close to at the time. Me and him, we was talking about it and everything, and he was laughing about it. And I was like, bruh, if they call me Kevin Samuels a Dusty, what the fuck do you think you are? I'm like, the nigga had more money than you, look better than you, probably smell better than you, probably did a lot of things in his life better than both of us put together. And I'm like, nigga, you think it's funny they calling you a Dusty? No. If he's a Dusty, we're all Dusty. So if they saying death to America, you think they ain't talking about you too?
They sure are.
Oh, you just special. Oh, okay. My bad. You special. They ain't talking about you. My bad. I forgot.
But that's what happens. That's what happens. That's what happens when you are a blind, no thinking sheep. You don't think. You don't do any critical thinking at all. You don't take into consideration what's going on in the background, what's going on behind the scenes. You don't have any type of critical thinking skills. Please become better.
It's called sheeple.
You're right.
Expanding and multicultural initiatives being funded at unprecedented levels. And with this shift in leadership comes a shift in priorities. A significant percentage of Muslims in the UK rely on state support, free housing, welfare benefits, and government assistance.
See, guys, see that shit? The shit they designed to keep black people down is helping their ass out.
Well, it's because what's the difference is their women are staying together.
The nuclear families are staying together. The communities are staying together. And if we would have done this, then we would be in the position that they're in. We would have more power. But hey, we just stupid as people.
Many families, often with 3, 5,
no, we
even 8
niggas.
children,
yeah,
that's what we have gonna be. We gonna be niggas rest of our lives.
They gonna be niggas. I'm Afro-Latino.
The burden on Britain's welfare system is mounting, yet very few politicians dare to ask the tough questions.
I'm gonna tell you like this, because I've already decided once I retire, I'm moving out of the country. Not that I don't love America. I love America. I'm gonna keep my citizenship and I'm gonna vote absentee ballot, but I will be moving to another country, possibly DR, possibly Guatemala, maybe Costa Rica or Panama. Maybe you can go to Sierra Leone in Africa and build me a compound. Because this shit gonna get crazy in America in about a good 2 decades. I say 3 decades. Shit gonna get crazy.
Between first cousins carry significant health
That's
issues,
all I need,
many of which aren't even knowable.
You don't even need that. You go to Sierra Leone, all you need is 30 grand.
Until post-birth. When practiced generation after generation, there is a significant...
Look at what 30 grand is in Sierra Leone and Leones.
No offense to you African loving niggas. I'm good on Africa.
Dude, you can look at what 30,000 is in DR. Look what 30,000 is in Colombia.
I'm good on Africa.
Shoot, I'm
never
taking my shit and I'm gone. I've never been, so I can't say I'm good on Africa. I've never been to Africa.
I've been to Africa.
You been there? What part of Africa you been to, dog?
Ethiopia.
That's different. That's East Africa, dog.
I'm good, nigga.
You good? I'm gonna go.
I'm good.
I want to go to Tanzania. I want to go to Tanzania. I want to go to Sierra Leone. I want to go to Gabon. They're the only 3 countries I want to go to, and maybe South Africa to Durban. I want to go to Durban.
Enjoy. Hey, have fun. You know.
That's what we do.
When they call you nigga, hit me up. You know.
I'm pretty sure they will. Anyway, back to the tape.
Significant multiplier effect. Will the Prime Minister think again before instructing his whips to block this legislation?
Prime Minister. Mr. Speaker, we've taken our position on that bill. Thank you.
But in today's Britain, merely questioning this reality is branded as hate speech. Reports of rising crime linked to Muslim communities.
And it's because UK is highly liberal. The Liberal Party has the power in UK right now. And I'm telling you, folks, as much as y'all Democrats love it, you better be moderate or towards the center, because being liberal and this socialism shit and this Marxist shit that they are pushing is going to destroy America.
Surface time and again, yet they rarely lead to meaningful action. But this is just the beginning. The ripple effects of Islamization run deep and far-reaching. The financial burden on the UK's welfare system is growing as state benefits fund housing, healthcare, and support for a rising number of non-working Muslim families. How sustainable is this? Schools are under pressure to introduce more Islamic-friendly policies, from halal meals to gender-segregated spaces. Why is British education...
Speaking on that, y'all, if you look through our videos, we actually had a show where we showed the white, I'm talking about flower white mayor of Minneapolis speaking in Arabic to the public.
Being reshaped to fit Islamic values. Over 80 Sharia courts operate in the UK. Do these undermine British common law? And should religious arbitration have a place in a democratic nation? Christian church attendance is declining while mosques multiply. In some areas, the call to prayer is a daily reality. What does this mean for the UK's religious future? Reports of grooming gangs, honor-based violence, and rising crime spark public concern. Protests against
hold on. Y'all don't see y'all don't see how church attendance have gone down. I wonder if they see that.
It says that in the Bible. It said that people will go away from the church. That has already been prophesied, and it's happening in real time, folks.
Well, the craziest thing is, it's like whenever I have tried to have these conversations with pastors and everything like that, and I'm like, y'all don't see how y'all lost a generation of people. Y'all don't see how y'all lost a generation of men from the church. I'm like, it's either two things. It's either two things that you're a man. If you're a man in the church, you some punk ass nigga, or you some like you're basically refined. You're reinstitutionalized. And so you have to punk yourself because you can't show no emotions. You can't get mad because you get mad. Oh my God, he's uncivilized. He need to go back to prison.
Mm-hmm.
So the church has died. The church died because of what they allowed to be the leaders of the church.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Like my thing is, if my pastor is telling me everything I want to hear, there's something going on because I know I'm not that good. I know I'm not. I'm walking in life with sin like everybody else.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, man, my bad, bro.
No,
Go
you
ahead,
good,
say your
man.
shit,
Go ahead.
man.
Do your no. I was trying to find this verse.
Are
Go ahead.
growing. Is the government addressing these issues or silencing critics? The United Kingdom stands at a crossroads. This is more than diversity. This is more than tolerance. This is a fundamental shift in Britain's identity. While the government focuses on foreign conflicts like Ukraine, the fundamental question remains, is Britain losing control of its own future?
Yes, it is.
Yes, they are fucking falling, and it's becoming such end times. You know what I'm saying? It says here in 2 Timothy 3:1-5, but understand that in the last days there will become times of difficulty for people who be lovers of self, lovers of money, proud, arrogant, abusive, disobedient to their parents, ungrateful, unholy, heartless, unappeasable, slanderous, without self-control, brutal, not loving good, treacherous, reckless, swollen with conceit, lovers of pleasure rather than lovers of God, have the appearance of godliness, but deny its power. Avoid such people. It says here, 1 Timothy 4:1. This is the verse I was looking for. Now the Spirit expressly says that in later times, some will depart from the faith by devoting themselves to deceitful spirits and teachings of demons. And I've already expressed before that I believe that Islam was started by the devil because the devil loves to I guess what's it called, fraudulently dang, the word is escaping me right now. Counterfeit. He likes to counterfeit things that God has already put in place. So if you look and study about Islam and how it started, it says that Muhammad received the revelation of Allah from an angel in a dark cave, and the angel caused pain in Muhammad's chest. That was Satan visiting Muhammad and giving him his version of Christianity, which is Islam. And if you look in the Bible, anytime an angel visited anybody in the Bible to give them revelation on anything, they never caused them pain. Only time in the Bible that pain was placed on someone that was speaking to an angel or the Lord visiting them, it was when Jacob wrestled. He chose his free will. His choice was to wrestle with God. And when he was wrestling with God, God touched his hip and broke his hip. But that was his choice to do so. Any other time in the Bible, angels did not cause pain to people that they were given revelation to. But in Islam, when the devil visited Muhammad in the cave, he touched his chest and he caused him pain. So that's what's going on, folks. All right, so I want y'all to see this real quick too. This is another video we're shifting focus again to we're not shifting focus, it's still political in this country. It says here, breaking, Trump invokes Insurrection Act as terrified Dems panic. And this was a day ago this is Dr. Steve Turley. I follow him sometimes.
Hold on. Did he really? I thought it was just.
I don't know.
No,
I don't know.
He didn't. He did not invoke the Insurrection Act. It was just.
Well, this is probably clickbait, but let's see what he says.
Against the far left is at hand. America is about to witness the most decisive moment in modern political history. While you were sleeping, President Trump dropped the nuclear option that will shatter the Democrat resistance once and for all. Make sure to stick with me to the very end of this video because we're going to see precisely how Trump invoking the Insurrection Act changes absolutely everything. The Democrats know it, and they are absolutely panicked. Hey gang, it's me, Dr. Steve, your Patriot Professor, here to help you make sense of the madness as the far left desperately tries to stop the unstoppable rise of a new conservative age that you're making happen all over the world. So if you want a front row seat on how you're changing the world in ways you never even imagined, make sure to smack that bell and subscribe button. Also, have you seen the stock market lately? It's absolutely booming under Trump. We're up over 14% this year alone. Gas prices are down, inflation is under control, and our nation has collected over 215.
Hey, hold on 1 second. I have seen like diesel down to 285, and I haven't. No, the cheapest I've seen diesel was like 280, and I haven't seen that price in a long fucking time.
That's good, man. That is good, bro. I mean, but you said it was you had said something about this probably about a month ago. You said, man, if diesel gets down to a certain level, and you said it, bro. You said it.
Well, it's like gas prices. People don't understand. Like it goes up quickly. It takes forever to come down.
Sure does.
I see gas prices probably will go under diesel 250.
That's all right there.
I would not mind at all. I would not mind at all. If
hell no. Hell no, man. I wouldn't mind at all either.
Should get diesel down, man. Y'all can talk all y'all shit y'all want about Trump. I don't give a fuck about yo shit. Fuck that.
I don't not have no complaints about it. You know, they always like to say you're having voters remorse. You're having voters remorse. No, the fuck I ain't. Ain't nobody having no voters remorse.
You're just not man enough to admit it.
These motherfuckers, boy. Ain't got the nerve to say you ain't man enough for this. No, y'all not man enough. Y'all motherfucking men on the damn left got about as much backbone as a damn slug. Really? That makes no fucking sense. Back to tape, though.
$1 billion from tariffs this year alone. That means there's a massive opportunity to profit from the growth of American companies, especially in industries like robotics, nuclear, and AI.
Time out. This nigga got a little bit of a list.
Yes, he does.
I'm sorry. All right. I thought it was tripping. All right, come on. You
know what you're doing, and you have to know what's really going on in the market and ignore the legacy media's lying narrative of doom and gloom. Their fear-mongering is deliberately trying to prevent you and millions of patriotic Americans from taking advantage of all the actual growth and prosperity we're experiencing under Trump. And I don't want that for you. I want you to know the truth about what's happening, which is why I am so excited to announce that our good friend Mark Wilburn of Neos Capital is hosting a completely free 5-day online training called the Zero to Training Bootcamp on October 13th to 17th. It's designed to take you from knowing nothing about trading stocks to placing your first trade in just a week. Mark is a stock market expert whose recent picks have led to returns of over 200%. He has a knack for demystifying the stock market so everyday Americans can learn how to profit from it. We had so much positive feedback from our listeners the last time Mark hosted one of these boot camps that we asked if he would do another. People like Randy, who said, quote, "The Zero to Trading Boot Camp is an amazing program. Your financial life can be forever changed." And Yvonne, who said, "I'm 76 years old, and this is a great way for me to finance the new season of life I'm entering." And James, he let us know his account went up 80%. That's amazing. And it shows the type of opportunity that exists right now in this market. So if you're looking for ways to benefit from this booming Trump economy, 7 is not just being considered anymore. According to Trump's inner circle, it is actually happening.
Over a weekend. What?
The Insurrection Act, under what conditions or terms would you?
Well, I do it if it was necessary. So far, it hasn't been necessary, but we have an Insurrection Act for a reason. If I had to enact it, I'd do that. If people were being killed and courts were holding us up, or governors or mayors were holding us.
Notice all he's mentioning is already going on. I think my theory is what he's waiting for is a little bit more violence. Unfortunately, something you got not to allow it, because they're going to free willingly just do it. Because you have all these protesters, they're at federal facilities protesting. They're also in the streets, but the federal facilities protesting and holding up ICE agents, that is against the law, and it's going on. And so you actually have a couple of Democratic people that are actually saying, y'all don't do that shit at their facilities. Do it somewhere else, because they're catching on that Trump is playing chess with these folks. But you know those folks are not going to listen. They're going to continue doing the stuff at ICE facilities. And what's going to happen is he's waiting for enough to happen so he doesn't get so much pushback from his base, which he's not really getting pushback. But it's also the independents. You got to worry about the independents and stuff too. So my theory is he's waiting for it to get to the point where he has no choice but to enact the Insurrection Act. So that's my theory on it.
Up? Sure, I do that. I mean, I want to make sure that people aren't killed. We have to make sure that our cities are safe.
Now, the invoking of the Insurrection Act is not unprecedented. It was last invoked back in 1992 by Bush Sr. during the LA riots, following the acquittal of the police officers that were caught on camera beating up Rodney King. The acquittal, of course, as these things always do, sparked several days of deadly riot.
I mean, Rodney King had that goddamn Hyundai going 120 miles an hour, shaking like a goddamn leaf.
Got that ass beat. What was the crime he did in order to, or did he do a crime or no?
He was speeding like a motherfucker. I don't know what else he did, but I think he had some shit on his record too. But of course, us as black people, just like with George Floyd, it doesn't matter what the fuck they were doing. It's just the fact they got killed or got beat up. We're gonna just sit there and, you know what this reminds me of, dude. In the Nigerian community, which is why I will never, ever, 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 ever date another Nigerian woman. In the Nigerian community, they have a saying they have something that they call their scammers. They call them 419ers. And in the Nigerian community, they won't rat, they won't tell, and they will support people that scam because it's in their community. They won't rat them out. But they don't deal with them because they know they're scammers. But if somebody outside of their community is dealing with them, they won't rat on them. They won't say, don't deal with this person, none of that stuff. And they support scamming in the Nigerian community. So my thing is this: if that's your mindset with the people inside of your community, how are you going to treat me being outside of your community? Which is why my ex-wife is Nigerian, and it's like I shouldn't have fucking married her in the first place, because the motherfuckers don't have no damn morals when it comes to shit like that. They have morals as far as the community within themselves, but when it comes to anybody outside of their community, they're that loyal to their community. It does not matter if anybody scams in their community; they're gonna stick with them and they're gonna back them up.
Basically,
so I will never marry another Nigerian woman or even date. I won't even stick my peen in another Nigerian woman. Basically, what?
Oh, my bad. You stopped talking. I forgot what you were saying about. Yeah.
Go back to the tape there.
And civil unrest, in this case in LA. And again, what the legacy media won't tell you is that the act has actually been invoked upwards of 30 times throughout U.S. history since its enactment back in 1807. And President Trump is making it absolutely clear that the time to invoke that act has come yet again. 15 plus sanctuary states are operating in open rebellion against federal law. Now, these aren't just policy disagreements. This is textbook insurrection, and Trump is finally ready to crush it.
Chicago mayor made an executive order to have ICE-free zones. That is unconstitutional. That is very unconstitutional. He doesn't know he's actually building a case against himself to be removed. He don't even know that.
Chicago Mayor Brandon Johnson just brazenly and pathetically declared ICE-free zones in his failed city where federal agents are supposedly banned from operating. I mean, seriously, I think, a local mayor with an 8% approval rating thinks he can use
6%
unilaterally designate no-go zones for federal law enforcement. The guy's an obvious constitutional illiterate. He appears to have never heard about the Supremacy Clause, Articles.
I guarantee a lot of these motherfuckers that say stuff is unconstitutional have never even read the Constitution. As an American citizen, I think every American citizen needs to read the Bill of Rights. They need to read the Articles of Independence, and they need to read the Constitution.
Clause 2, where
it's like, I love how I used to go on TikTok and you go on political debates, and it was just like they would ask me different questions about the government, and I was just like, that doesn't mean I know anything about the government. I was like, that is information I just remember from elementary school or middle school. And because they asked me how many articles of the government there is, I was like, I don't know, 27. It was just a fucking guess, and I was correct.
A lot of these folks didn't pay no attention in social studies either. I mean, I remember in my school, we had to know Georgia. We had to know Georgia. We had a Georgia government class, and then we had social studies. So you had to know both of them.
Always.
I hated that Georgia shit.
That shit was boring as fuck. Oh my god,
it was boring. Oh my,
it was so detailed. It was so fucking detailed. We talked about Oglethorpe and all that. It was terrible. It was so fucking boring. So fucking boring. I forgot half that shit. I ain't gonna lie to you.
State law every single time, let alone municipal law. But this guy, Brandon Johnson, isn't alone. Illinois Governor Pritzker took a break between meals and ordered state.
Oh God. No, he did not. And if you follow Dr. Steve Turley, he doesn't joke a lot. And when he does, he slips it in like that. Pause. And then,
that nigga again.
This nigga said that he took a break from
police to refuse cooperation with ICE agents. I mean, this is sedition, plain and simple, but it gets worse.
In Portland, they actually have the audio recordings, this police dispatch telling police to stand down and not provide police protection for these ICE agents. And they think this shit gonna go and go away and disappear. Y'all know that stuff is forever. Democrats forget that a lot, that internet is forever. They really do. They actually got a website that you can go to where something's been deleted off the internet. You can go and find that shit.
These radical Democrats are...
It's called Web Archive something. I have to... I'll look it up while this is playing.
Ramming cars into ICE vehicles, blocking federal officers.
Yeah, they had a couple. They looked Hispanic. A man and a woman. They rammed a car in Portland. Just rammed the motherfucker. Rammed the ICE car, the ICE vehicle. Just ram that shit.
And engaging in what Stephen Miller correctly calls domestic terrorism. Now, the genius of Trump's approach here is becoming crystal clear. While Democrat governors like Pritzker scream about manufactured chaos, Trump has been methodically building the legal and political foundation for invoking the Insurrection Act. So on Monday, as you just heard, Trump said that he would most certainly invoke the act if necessary. Again, it's been invoked upwards of 30 times in our nation's history. How is the current situation not particularly applicable with mayors and governors doing everything they absolutely can to deliberately thwart legitimate law enforcement?
By the way, people, it's called the Wayback Machine. It is a powerful tool that captures and stores snapshots of web pages over time. If a website or article has been removed, you can visit the Wayback Machine and enter the URL of the page you're looking for. Browse through archived versions to see past content.
And then on Tuesday, yesterday, you had a left-wing activist disguised as a federal judge block President Trump's deployment of National Guard troops to Antifa-infested Portland. Now,
I think what he means by an activist disguised as a judge, it just was a judge that has leftist activity.
I realized that. I realized that. I was just like, man, what the fuck? Then I was
he's forming it like that to be a little bit more, viral, I guess.
I thought it was funny.
Yeah, it was funny.
It was clearly a desperate, sort of a last gasp-like effort on the part of a dying judiciary. It gets more and more stripped of its power every Supreme Court reprimand and decision. And Trump is laughing at this. He's like, excuse me, I'm the duly elected president of the United States. I can deploy troops for national security reasons in any way I see fit. No pathetic, powerless judge can even remotely thwart that. So Trump followed that up on Tuesday night, last night, with declaring that the Portland protests are indeed what he called a pure insurrection. And then as of today, Texas National Guard troops have officially arrived in Chicago. And now...
Yep, they on standby, folks. They on fucking standby.
Now NBC News is reporting that Steve Bannon has confirmed that the Insurrection Act of 1807 is indeed coming. Trump is going to drop the hammer on the far left once and for all. Now, of course, none of this would be happening if it weren't for the amazing pit bull of the administration, the lovable pit bull, of course, and that is the one and only Stephen Miller, the White House Deputy Chief of Staff, who's been laying the groundwork for invoking the Insurrection Act for months now, and the legal justification is ironclad. When local authorities refuse to enforce federal law, when they obstruct federal agents, and when they create sanctuary zones that shield illegal aliens, that is the very definition of insurrection under the 1807 Act. And the precedent is clear. Abraham Lincoln invoked the Insurrection Act multiple times during the Civil War without Confederate governor approval in the 1950s and 60s. It was used to force school integration against governor opposition. And now, with this, Trump has every legal right to use it. Victor Davis Hanson he's been making, I think, the very plausible argument that our current Democrat governors are now functioning as neo-segregationists.
Man, they're just
they're
basically
invoking nullification of the...
They're just basically pissed off liberals because they're mad because Kamala Harris didn't win. That's basically what they are, bro. Like, let's just call a spade a spade. They're just mad because Kamala Harris didn't win. Their butt hurt, and they have no policies. Only thing they have is I'm not Trump, and Trump is bad.
All they have is opposition. Have you noticed they haven't written any legislation? I mean, during the shutdown, they've tried to bring forth their agenda as far as wanting to fund the illegals being, having medical care. But other than that, they haven't written any legislation. It's just been straight opposition.
No, not no good legislation.
Well, yeah, not no good legislation.
Like all their policies they have is, if you could give me one good policy that the Republicans don't have, name it.
Right.
The child care credit tax, whatever the crap is, the Republicans have their own shit. So yeah, my bad, bro.
The supremacy clause. They're ignoring federal law. They're actively claiming that they can operate by different rules from the rest of the nation. And so if ever there were an occasion to invoke the Insurrection Act, this is it. Now, despite the legacy media hysteria, the American people are overwhelmingly in support of what President Trump is doing here. According to the latest Harvard-Harris poll, 56% of Americans support using the military to police cities and stop crime. Even more stunning, 77% of Republicans back the Insurrection Act deployment. 26% of Democrats actually want Trump to send in the National Guard as well. 26%. Seriously, when you've lost 1 in 4 Democrats, I mean, this is over. The American people are done with sanctuary city chaos. They're done with violent crime. They're done with illegal alien sanctuaries. They want order restored, and they want it now. Just watch how the establishment is absolutely panicking over all of this. Progressive judges are issuing increasingly desperate rulings to stop Trump. The latest tried to block the Portland deployment of National Guard troops, but Trump simply pivoted to Texas troops. The order said he couldn't deploy Oregon troops. It said nothing about sending in Texas troops, so that's exactly what he's doing.
Do you see how Trump is outsmarting these motherfuckers at every damn round? They so Trump deranged that they don't even think anymore. It's all reactionary. Have you not noticed that, folks? It's all reactionary. Reaction-based actions by people. And I used to, like I said, I used to be a mentee of Bob Proctor, and he said that most time when you're reacting, you're using your reptilian mind, which is basically the part of your mind that is subconscious and just does out of habit what your conscious mind has told it. And so basically, these people on the left consciously have told that he's fascist, he's Hitler, da 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 da. They keep, because your subconscious mind has no way of being free will. It takes its orders from your conscious mind.
Yeah.
So as you are poisoning yourself consciously with all this bullshit, you tell yourself subconsciously to follow what my conscious mind has programmed it to do. So reptilian mind people are always reactionary. And so these people that y'all hearing, why they say fascist all the time, why they say Hitler all the time, it is a ongoing repetitive script that they've already been telling them. That's why you can see these reels of when they show all these different news channels and they play them all at the same time, and it's easy to understand because they're saying the same shit over and over and over again because they are now on program, like they're a fucking computer program, just like the Matrix. That's why you say better get red pill, folks.
You're not going to beat executive power. I mean, this is why the Insurrection Act is the ultimate trump card. It bypasses all judicial interference because it's non-judiciable. The Insurrection Act ends judicial activism once and for all. The Democrat machine knows what's coming. Their unhinged panic rhetoric sees the writing on the wall. Their sanctuary city rebellion is about to be decisively and permanently crushed. When Trump pulls the trigger on the Insurrection Act, here's what you'll see. Immediate federalization of National Guard units in sanctuary cities and states. Military-backed immigration enforcement in Chicago, Portland, and beyond. The complete bypassing of obstructionist governors, mayors, and judges.
When this shit happened, man.
Mass deportation operations protected by federal troops, and the total restoration of law and order in America's most violent city.
And I can't freaking wait. Only reason why, my opinion, only reason why he hadn't pulled the trigger, he wants to be able to say, look, I've done everything by the fucking book. Straight constitutional. It doesn't matter what you say. The independents will be on his side. His base will be on his side. The liberals, it doesn't matter what you do, constitutionally or unconstitutionally. They're going to be in opposition to him anyway. So they won't see the truth. Won't really matter to them. He's always going to be wrong. And really, I don't think anybody that has a thinking brain is going to care, because the Democratic Party is pretty much done at this point. They're done.
That is exactly what you would see within 24 to 48 hours after he invokes the Insurrection Act. Ultimately, this is not just about immigration. This is about who controls America. Will it be the American people through their duly elected president, or will it be radical Democrat governors and unelected judges running sanctuary state cartels? We are witnessing the most significant constitutional crisis since the Civil War. Trump has the law. He has the precedent. He has the polling support. And most importantly, he has the will to act. The far-left sanctuary city insurrection is about to meet the full force of federal power. The Insurrection Act of 1807 is locked, loaded, and ready to restore American sovereignty. This is it, gang. The final battle for America's future begins now.
And I keep telling people this. Our country had gotten to a point so far left that there's no other way to fix it than to go really, really right to bring it back center. And that's why these liberals are acting a damn fool. You can't gradually bring it back to the center because of how far it gotten. You got to think about it, folks. You had drag queens fucking reading fucking indoctrinated books to kids in school. Those kids have a right to education. They don't have a right to be fucking brainwashed to do something that is not unnatural. Parents have dropped the ball because you're supposed to, as the Bible says, you're supposed to lead them into which they're supposed to go, which is why I'm so involved in my kids' upbringing. And I taught them how to pray, and I taught them the Lord's Prayer and all this other stuff, because that's how you're supposed to do. If I was an atheist, I'm supposed to lead my children in the way I think. If I'm a Muslim, I'm supposed to lead my kids in the way I think. It's not right for somebody to indoctrinate your kids away from what they are learning in the home. And this is what was been going on, folks. So you have that going on. Then you have Planned Parenthood with Margaret Sanger had come out and said, and it's on recording, it's in recordings. Her goal was that the black people kill themselves, kill their seed. And our women have been doing it. So this is what's been going on. But hey, you know, it's been very serious on this. So we're going to end this broadcast by going into the dating realm. And I wanted to show you guys some funny reels that I've been looking at. And we're going to about dating. And this first one, I seen this one, and I'm saying everybody needs a person like this when they go traveling. You know, we're Blue Book gentlemen. Everybody needs a person like this in their corner when they go to these different countries. Let's go.
Excuse me, do you know the bitches are?
Huh?
The bitches.
This beach.
Where the bitches?
You can go beaches, you can go this way and both sides of the beach. You can go this way, it's a lot of people, and then this is quiet place beach.
For the bitches?
Yeah.
Just say Auntie stay plugged in.
Beaches, both sides.
Okay.
But which beach do you looking for?
Black bitch.
I don't know, but where it's close to the Parkside Drive.
Okay. All right, so where's the white bitches?
White beach? I don't know white beach.
Okay.
But
this is not a white one.
This way is a lot of people.
Yes.
This way it's a very quiet, small beach.
Small bitches.
Yeah, this is the bigger.
Bigger. Excuse me. Do you know the?
She said this way small. That they went that way. They bigger bitch. She's stupid as hell. All right, on to the next one, man. This shit be funny as hell. Hold on. I gotta start this over because you know how it is on Instagram and all that stuff. Once you click on that jank gonna damn roll. You know, it don't give you a chance for shit. So this says we only post cheater getting busted, and this is when woman gets caught cheating. Straight victim. Went straight victim. She over here acting like she done fainted and shit.
Please don't leave me. You're too dramatic, baby.
He got the AMG now. He got the AMG, folks. Now tell me this. What chance do you think you have to not be cheated on when you get with the wrong chick and this dude driving an AMG? He's providing.
He's
got money.
Mal.
Huh?
He's a provider, Mal.
Well, regardless of what he is, because I'm a provider, Mel. My thing is, if I get married again, I don't want to hear this shit about no 50-50, because when I was in my first marriage, I let her have a lot of control over the finances because she was better at budgeting than me. But as a man, I think even if someone's better than budgeting than you, then you might as well just take it upon yourself to improve your budgeting skills to just take over all that shit. Because women are not designed to support the whole family financially. They're just not.
AKA,
and when they do,
AKA, depending on what race of woman she is, you might get fucked over.
Well, yeah, but what I'm saying also is that I got a big heart. Always have had a big heart. So I know that it's nothing for me to provide financially and do this and do that and pay for this and pay that if I have the right woman. And so my mistake was, even though she was better than me budgeting, I let her have control of where the money goes and all that other good stuff. And you can't do that as a man. I don't suggest you do that as a man, whether you have a good woman or a bad woman. You don't do that. You need to be in control of the finances, because they're not wired that way. They're wired to be nurturers. They also enable a lot because they're nurturers. And men don't look for women to provide and protect. That's our job. You just have to protect and provide for the right woman.
See, for me, when it comes to like the budget, when it comes to like the budget, how much you saving, retirement, all that shit, that is my responsibility. But when it comes to like paying the bills, I let her handle that.
Yeah, and that's how you choose to run your shit. And I have no problem with that. Me, I would do it that way too. But my thing is this: because of my past relationship, my next one, I will be not only providing, which I did before, I'm going to be monitoring the budget. Like I told you before, Max, about my ex. I asked her, where are your itemized expenses for the month, so I can look at them and I can help you out, because we're not married yet. I can help you out. The bitch couldn't damn provide me with that shit, or she didn't want to, because she wanted to dictate how much money she asked from me, so she could do what the fuck she want to do with it in a sneaky, strategic way. And now I know why the fuck her ass ain't got nobody, because your ass is goddamn conniving. So my thing is this: I'm like, you know what? I'd rather just do all of that, so we will just skip all that, because I'm not the type of dude that's going to be sneakily doing this and sneakily doing that. My thing is I'm going to do everything that benefits us. I'm not going to be trying to. Of course, I'm going to take care of myself, but at the same time, I'm like, baby, I've been looking at your income and stuff, and why don't we do this with your money so you can have this and have that too? I'm like that because I'm a big-hearted person, and if you've married the right person, you can do that. Which is why you have to vet people. This chick then jumped on the car and then got right off. She is unhinged. They look like they're in Florida or California. Yeah, that's got to be Florida, because it never rains in Southern California. That's got to be Florida. In the clouds. No, that's California all day. They don't have house like that much. You will see a lot of French tiles on the roofs in Miami. So that's that. Let's go to another one.
So that's it. So that chick right there. she's probably one of them females that it's like, all right, my bad. I had something. I had to take a drink. So there's always this thought you get right in life, and it's kind of like you revisiting, you looking back on your past, you looking back, your trials, your tribulations, all the accomplishments that you have gone through on your journey to where you're at right now.
Right.
You could always think of a situation to where you wish, like, you know what, I wish I would have never done that.
Tell me
I wish
about
I
it.
would have handled that situation different. I
You
could have
should be
had
able to
handled that
reflect on it.
situation.
You should be able to
You should
reflect
be
on
able
it.
to reflect. And so a lot of women, a lot of women think men are unlimited.
Yep.
They think the amount of quality men they're going to get is always going to be like that. See, as a man, we have something that's basically called lack of delusionated virus, some shit like that. lack of delusion virus, some bullshit.
We aren't delusional. Well, at least not the alpha men. We the ones that have some testosterone.
Lack of delusion leukemia. So basically, we don't suffer from that. So the women who do suffer from it, they look back in the past and they look at where their life is at right now. Is usually now for us is Facebook. Back in the day, you were accidentally bump into that person while you was at the mall or something.
That reality hit your ass.
Then you see that person, then you like, you know what? They looking pretty good. Like, then they think, because I know if my ex looked at my Facebook, looked at my Instagram, she is like, damn, did I really make the right fucking decision?
Right.
Like, the only place I have been to is fucking from the PA to Georgia to Kentucky, and this nigga been to fucking Thailand. This nigga been to fucking Africa. Like, he been to Africa. This motherfucker is living in the Dominican Republic. This nigga has been to Ireland, been to Bahamas, have done a lot of things. And, then you look at your life, like, you can't get your baby daddy to do right.
Right.
And so it's this, they reflect and they realize, like, damn, you know what? I had me a good one, and I just knew I just lost this shit. That's the reason why she's screaming the way she is.
Yeah,
she's
screaming. What the fuck she doing?
She's screaming. The reason why she's screaming the way she is because she's basically she's a child, but she just knew right then and there, I fucked up. I'm not gonna be able to get this shit back.
But what was it that KS said about you sitting? You just said something very intriguing. You said, she's basically a child. What was it that KS said about the mentality of some of these women out here? He said that they haven't matured past the age of 14.
Yeah. Well, it was like a therapist have said, women slowly stop maturing to where they realize boys are sexually attracted to them. Basically, once they have sex, basically.
Yeah, it's that time when they have sex they stop maturing right now.
Yeah, there's certain.
Well, the way they act, you can tell how long they've been sexually active.
There's certain characteristics that a woman will stop maturing at one. That's why if you ever meet some women who lost their virginity when they're like 25, they sound extremely fucking mature.
Yep. I know one in particular, very mature minded, and it's because you can tell. You can literally tell. But see, that's the thing that women don't understand about men. We actually pay attention to you all, your actions, how you think, because we have to. Men have to study women in order to get a woman. Women don't have to study men in order to get a man. All you got to do is walk out your house and smile at somebody, and they're gonna get your number.
Man, it's like this. You could walk outside and
you just went out, man. I don't know why your mic just went out. I don't know what's happened. I don't know what happened to Max, y'all. So we gonna wait a couple of seconds and we're gonna run this reel. All right, so we're gonna run this reel because Max was saying something. He said you can walk out your house. I'm thinking he's saying you can walk out your house and basically run into someone and you automatically have met a man. You don't have to know about a man. A man is gonna try to know about you. Us men, in order for us to get a woman that we like, we have to know how women think. We have to know how women move. We have to know what our preferences are and how they fit into that. We got to know their mindset to see if they can fit into our lives. We have to study you all. Y'all don't have to study us. All you have to do is just accept the man as he is, just like we should accept you how you are, not try to change us. Y'all, some of y'all always think you got to fix us. You don't have to fix us. But Max, you said the last thing we heard you said was you could basically walk out your house and then you.
I could walk up. It's basically Shawty. She could walk out her house and be like, "Yo, who wants to smash?" 50 niggas gonna line up.
Yeah. Y'all don't have to study men. You don't have to study men. You just have to be feminine, smile, and be, cool. Like, you don't even have to have a personality for some of these dudes. There's some women that have some great personalities. I've met some women with some great personalities in my lifetime. It's like, damn, why are you still freaking single? You got a great personality. You should not be single.
Kicked me out. Yeah. I don't know why he kicked me out. I don't like black people, bro. Shit,
yeah, StreamYard racist. So yeah, women, y'all don't have to know men. You don't have to study men to get a man. You just have to know yourself. I think a good advice for a woman would be to know yourself and know what you need to keep a man and attract a good man and keep a good man. But men, we have to know how y'all move, how you think, where you're at, your mindset, how to attract you, how to talk to you, all that shit.
Let me holler at you, Shawty.
We have to know how to approach you, all that shit. Y'all don't got to do nothing but sit there and smile and take a number down.
Sit there
and relax and vet and be able to vet and notice things that you should not deal with. Like, okay, how many kids does he have? How many baby mamas does he have? Does he have any abusive tendencies? That means that you have to keep your legs closed long enough for the real man to show up.
How many bitches this nigga allegedly had?
Exactly. Which is why you run into these chicks with these multiple baby daddies, because, like Max mentioned earlier, stop maturing at the age that you started having sex, and then now you're not even thinking, you're straight on cruise control when it comes to these dudes. And so
it's just sexual. It's just basically these motherfuckers we having these kids. It's just basically basic sexual.
You're a slave to their dopamine receptors, dude.
Well, it's basically they're sexually irresponsible. I'm like, if it happened one time, I understand. I'm like, all right, you know what? It got hot and heavy. Like, nigga, pussy was good. Nigga, shit,
bruh,
couldn't put out.
I'll tell you something that really. Oh, I'm sorry. Go on. I'll finish after you finish.
But but if that shit happening multiple times, I'm like, nigga, you are sexually irresponsible, nigga, and I hope I fuck none of the bitches you have smashed.
I know, right?
I hope I never smash any of them hoes.
Yes, especially some of these dudes that's like these passport bros, man. It's just like, and these pookies
Dirty
that are
Dick
messing
Rodney.
up. They are messing up these chicks' minds, man. But at the same time, it's also these chicks' a responsibility to just be a better person. Like, what are you doing? So, I'm gonna address this in one of these videos, but we're gonna go to this video here with it's Snow Bunny season, folks. It is Snow Bunny season. I'm gonna tell you right now, on the internet, black women are taking L's all day. And we're actually going to show a video on that, how not only black women, but these ratchet ass women out here of all races, they're not only do they take L's, they actually are pretty quick to be transparent about the L's that they take, all on social media. They get on here and it's their diary. But I digress. It's Snow Bunny season because these snow bunnies are killing black women. And this one snow bunny, she got on the internet and she's pissing black women off because she's like, look, yeah, y'all might have the bodies and all this good stuff, but guess what? We got femininity, and y'all are losing because you guys were like, why you going in? Why you doing this? And why you doing that? She's like, shoot. We like, babe, have you eaten yet? What time you gonna be at the house so I can have this food prepared for you? It's like, y'all just don't understand. Y'all black women out here, some of y'all black women, I ain't gonna say all black women because there's some feminine black women. Y'all black women out here, y'all better goddamn get it right. But let's go with this.
White boy gonna tell me, what's up? I said, boy, this water fountain is for colors only.
So you know what she just said? She said a white boy approached her and said, what's up? And she was like, this is for colors only. All right, so check this out.
You know, black people gonna be like, oh, see, oh, you see how racist she is? Oh, she called us man, fucking joke.
So remember when Max was saying that they have this sexual immorality and they just acting stupid? Look at this shit. Taste testing Plan Bs.
Taste testing Plan Bs.
Huh?
We got
Serious?
Plan B.
Yes.
Are you fucking serious?
Dude, when I tell you this shit comes across my fucking feed, bro. Yes, taste testing Plan B.
And After A. I'm here with my bitch Haley. We just got back from a 2-man, hoping it
Oh,
don't
the
take.
usual suspects.
Notice the damn beep in the background of the fucking smoke detector, guys. When you're vetting women, and let's say she calls you on a video call, or you go on her Instagram or whatever social media she's using, and she has a post, and you hear that fucking fire alarm, that smoke detector go off saying you need to change that battery. Leave them bitches alone. Do not entertain them.
They don't have daddies in their life.
Yeah, they don't have daddies, and they also don't have the sense enough or they are too lazy, just like fat bitches. Too lazy to keep yourself in shape. You too lazy to get a damn chair and goddamn change that fucking smoke detector battery. Lazy as fuck, irresponsible.
Into a family plan. So we're about to taste test them. First, we're taste testing the Julie.
These two are straight recreational use only, guys. Have your fun with them. Hell, if you want to be real dirty, get with them, sleep with them, and block their ass right after. My thing is this: if you choose to go down the path of wanting to hate all men, god dang it, I ain't gonna help you goddamn change. I'm gonna goddamn keep you the same. Fuck that shit. Another beat.
I feel like my baby's gone already. This is actually really good.
If these chicks is taste testing Plan Bs like that means these bitches is popping them motherfuckers like Tic Tacs. They're
popping
fucking
them bitches
wombs,
like Molly, boy. Popping them motherfuckers like Molly.
Wombs got to be disturbed. And what's crazy is my ex, the last time I was with her, and I'm not talking about ex-wife, I'm talking about somebody I dated after this. This chick told me, she had taken a plan, but she wasn't feeling good one day. She said, I slipped up taking a Plan B. This was while I was in her vicinity. And I'm thinking to myself, why the fuck you took a Plan B and we was protected? I used a condom. Bitch, you used to doing this shit. So you got to be out here fucking like a motherfucker. If you popping a Plan B like that in the fucking traditional country, we talking about DR.
Papa Plan B, I'm sweating. Woo!
Pop
Papa
the
Plan B,
Plan
I'm
B.
sweating.
That
Woo!
let me know recreational use only. If she was ever to run back into me again, if I happen to be in the DR, which I will not reach out to her, if I just happen to be somewhere the goddamn Olo or goddamn Pharmacia, or I don't know, goddamn what's that other place? Comida Nacional, one of them grocery stores, or Agora Mall, and ran into her ass. And she's like, "What you doing tonight?" "Oh, we can get together. We can get together, but guess what? This don't you heart. You have no access to my heart."
Yeah, I give this one like a 10. I give it like a 9.5. Now we're tasting the after. I don't really like that one.
That damn beat.
It's kind of bland. I feel like it's not gonna work. I think it brought my baby back.
First of all, Plan B is a fucking pill. Why the fuck are you tasting it? It's a swallow. You used to swallowing. You probably swallowed so many kids, you can goddamn make a goddamn nation in your stomach. Shit's crazy, dude.
This shit is fucking
It's fucking degenerate, dude.
Huh? 0. Now we're gonna taste the Plan B. You can never go wrong with the classic. Yeah, this one's my favorite. I give that one a 10 out of 10. Today we are
Oh, this shit's crazy, dog.
That smoke detector, bro, is killing me, bro.
This bitch is crazy. This shit is crazy. Okay, so on to the next one. This shit here is funny. I've seen this before. I know you ain't seen this right here, dog. But this is, to me, this summarizes what social media has done to some of these women's heads. Do you see this goddamn Schmiegel looking motherfucker right here on this page looking like an orc from goddamn the Third Earth Man? Says choose wisely.
Most of the times in a relationship, one person is ugly. Would you rather be ugly, or would you be okay with me being ugly?
Who told you that?
There's always an ugly person in a relationship. I ain't the ugly one. You the ugly one.
That damn dog you bought.
Man,
My dog
hold on.
Yes.
Hold on. Let me see this. Let me see this. Hold on. Press play. I gotta see her face real quick. Oh my god. Oh my.
Matter of fact, she looked like
Oh.
E.T. You see somebody put an E.T. emoji up, E.T. gif. That is E.T.'s older sister, BT.
Man, she looked like she played in Madagascar, bruh.
Dude, she looks like E.T.'s twin sister.
Oh my lord!
Take that hair off her. Take that hair off her and age her about a good 20 years. That's fucking E.T.'s identical twin.
She looked like she got caught stealing. She got caught stealing Badger milk.
Dude, she looked like she could snort a whole fucking kilo of cocaine in one inhale, nigga. You see that?
You'd be like, "Hey, what the hell happened to it?"
Pablo Escobar would shoot her as soon as he see her ass, because he knows that she would cost his business at least a good $1 billion in a day.
Todo fuego de creció.
Ella es un monstruo. Ella es un monstruo. Ella es muy
Todo
fea.
fuego de
Muy fea. Muy fea. That is the feminine word for ugly.
God damn it. She got that Wolf of Wall Street nose.
Dude, she looked like somebody been salsa dancing on her face.
All right. Damn, boy.
Dude.
Whoo! You sure it ain't the camera? You sure?
No, it's not the fucking camera. And here's the thing. Everybody's using filters nowadays. Filters would not help her. I don't give a damn what filter you use. The shit is not gonna help her.
She got that damn Thabu Thore, welcome Christmas face ass. Boy.
Are you saying she looks like a Who in Whoville nigga?
Yeah, that's what it was. Who? Yeah,
Oh my
Whoville.
God, you did not say she looked like a Who from Whoville nigga.
Man.
That is crazy. On with it. Listen to this. Listen to the audacity of this motherfucker, dog. This is what happened to y'all sheep-minded ass females out there. Social media has destroyed your mind. You are so delusional that I swear, if you did not have eyes, you would think you was living on another planet. This is crazy.
Me and you, who ugly?
And I fought his ass. Dude, why the fuck are you with her? Don't you have enough self-respect to know who you can get? And you settled for this goddamn ET looking.
Is that Maze?
I don't know. Pachyderm ET looking troglodyte.
That look like Maze. Man, that look like Maze.
She looks like she's from the Cretaceous period of the earth, dude. She looks like her brother was a triceratops. That's what she looks like. She looks Mesoic, bro.
Goddamn Littlefoot nose. Goddamn
Dude, she looks like an endangered species or an extinct species, dog. She might be reptilian. She might be reptilian. She's a time traveler.
Yeah,
She's a time traveler.
That's
dog.
Land Before Time.
She does look like Littlefoot. She does look like Littlefoot, bro.
Like
Land Before Time.
Like scientists discovered her.
I'm trying to tell you. Listen to this motherfucker. Oh shit. Listen to this motherfucker, dog.
I'm fine. Okay, so most of the times in a relationship, one person is ugly. Would you rather be ugly or would you be okay with me being ugly?
Who told you that?
It's always an ugly person in a relationship. I ain't the ugly one. You the ugly one.
That damn dog you bought.
My dog ugly?
Yes.
Once again, y'all beta motherfuckers need to go extinct in this world. Seriously, like there's no use for you because you don't hold nobody accountable. This nigga deflected and said it's the dog that's ugly. But then again, beauty's in the eye of the beholder. Maybe he thinks she's beautiful. Why? That's why he's with her. Maybe I gotta give him the benefit of the doubt. But dude, then ask you. Then she's fucking disrespectful and says he's the ugly one. Now that's the beta in his ass. Because I would never in my life accept that shit from this goddamn.
I'd be like, man, hell no. I'll be like, hell no, bitch. You look like Hard Times. Like shit.
She said she looked like Hard Times.
Hell yeah. She looked like that was that quote. Michael Jordan. It was that. What was that quote? Strong men create easy times. Easy times create. You know the saying.
Dude,
easy times create hard times.
Dude, she looked like an insurrection, my nigga.
Nah, man. She
looked like her face is. She looks like her face is protesting her chin, nigga. She looked like her eyes. Look. She looks like her eyes don't like each other. They're going in opposite directions.
Her eyes game banging right now.
Exactly. One of her eyes is a Crip, the other one is a Blood.
I'm talking about out of me and you. Who ugly?
Do the gangster walk. Do the gangster. I look like they Crip walking.
Now what's crazy is she cut the feed. She said, out of us, who the one that's ugly? I wonder if he ever answered. Let's read some of these damn comments. One of us has got to be ugly. Smiling, laughing emoji. Then they got ET over here. One says, who gonna tell her button? She really should change the subject button. Buddy trying his hardest to spare her feelings. No, he ain't. He's a fucking beta. Then you got, he was very kind to her. Yes, he was. Look at this. Look, she do look like one of them gremlins, one of them female gremlins. Man, she need to phone home. She need to phone home and stop playing.
Hey, you fuck around, pour some water on her. She turned to a white lady.
Yep. Hey, he said One black guy says he gave her 2 outs. He might have. Is this a filter? Shit, she can't use filters. I didn't say that.
Are you sure it's not a filter?
This nigga said your eyes are so far apart you can hear with them. Ain't it though?
That's fucked up.
Somebody says, is that her real face or a filter?
That is so fucked up.
Lady, don't force that man to lie. You know, I tell my husband I'm the ugly one, and I don't mind because no one talks to me. I like that. I don't think she has a choice in this situation. I plead the fifth. Who else went to check her profile? Your eyes so far apart you can see both streets on the block.
Man, her eyes are so fucking, man. Her eyes fall apart.
Okay,
boy.
so most of the time
see the
in a
goddamn
relationship,
bullshit in the Biden administration.
I know, right? Look at this smut. Oh, that's too far. I can't even look. The damn computer don't want to even goddamn show it that close. All right, here's another one, y'all. Here goes another one right here, guys. This says something about liberal women, but I chose to bring it up in I chose to bring it up in the dating section. So I got to refresh it.
Weapons of white supremacy, patriarchy, and capitalism.
All right, so hold on. Let me redo it because I like this dude. She basically saying liberal woman says fat phobia is the new fascism. No, fat phobia is accountability that y'all need to stop putting fucking hand to mouth. You need to have your fucking elbow put in goddamn traction. Both of them motherfuckers. They don't need to bend no more. It should be a law that all fat people cannot bend their elbows for 48 hours a week. That way you don't goddamn destroy your health more than you already have. Fat phobia is one of the least examined weapons of white supremacy. Really? So now people are racist because that should tell you something. If you fixed your mouth to say fat phobia is the one of the least examined weapons of white supremacy, now you're admitting that black women are fatter than any women in this country. Because who else is white supremacy racist against? Other than black people. Maybe Hispanics. If you know what I'm saying. So she's admitting that black women are the fattest women in this country. You know, and I find that funny because a lot of times when you hear liberal black women talk about shit and speaking in shit, they admit to the shit that they going through. Mm-hmm. They admit that they fat. They admit that they delusional. Because they use it in their fucking arguments. And I'm like, what the fuck? How stupid can you be?
Examined weapons of white supremacy, patriarchy, and capitalism.
Whenever you hear those type of words in order, some ism, don't you say another motherfucking word. That bitch is mentally ill. Every time I hear these fucking words in order, they come behind that shit with the dumbest shit you ever heard.
And now the new Secretary of War says he's tired of seeing fat troops and fat generals.
I actually have never had anything, Dubai chocolate bar, anything.
Notice the fat military person. I don't know about y'all, but I don't want fat people defending me against other countries. I'm for real. You at least be in shape. And you know what's crazy, though? It had to be about 8 to 10 years ago before I got married. I noticed that fucking police officers start to get fat as shit.
See, for me, it depends what type of fat you are, right?
Overly fat, nigga, morbidly obese, nigga.
See, if you I'm a big dude, right? But I'm active. I am active. I can still fuck 3 times in the night, nigga. Yeah, don't want to brag, but hey.
This nigga is stupid.
Do me a favor, please. Get out of here. Get out of here, man.
I'm just being real. I can still fuck twice in the night.
I got it. Really, I'm gonna tell y'all, folks. Y'all ain't seen Max, in person. To me, Max he's overweight. Like I'm overweight, so I'm not saying anything to insult him. But Max is not fat like this motherfucker on the screen with this damn uniform on. This motherfucker, not only does she have more than one chin, you can't see her fucking neck. Where's your neck? Max has a neck.
It went it left for Christmas, nigga.
Her neck is on goddamn protest. Her neck has left her body because it is tired of holding up that big ass fucking head.
No, that neck walking on Easy Street, literally.
That neck is taking a break on the shoulders, nigga.
That neck like I'm walking on sunshine.
that neck said, I ain't got to do my job. Them shoulders can do it for me. I'm gonna take a break. I'm gonna take a fucking break. That motherfucker probably ain't turned in years. She probably turned her whole body to look somewhere. She got to be. So, like I was saying, folks, I'm overweight too. By medical standards, I have what is it? I have a BMI that's too high. I'm overweight. I'm fat, but I can see my abs though. So I know this bitch ain't seen her abs since her ass was 2 or 3 years old.
I'm over here feeling subconscious and shit. I'm like, God damn it, man, I might lose this weight, nigga. Fuck y'all, niggas. I'm over here. I'm like, nigga, let me bench press some. Let me bench press some Snicker bars or some shit.
Surveillance. It's fat phobia braided with racism and.
Yeah.
Shut your ass up.
Motherfuckers is in army that's supposed to protect the entire country. You stupid bitch. Let me calm down. She can't even run behind me. China. And we're gonna fight them with your fat ass. You can't tell them people apart down to the fucking size. Shut up! Russia. See? We not about to fight Burger King. We don't need you fat motherfuckers for nothing.
East examined weapons of white supremacy, patriarchy, and capitalism.
Oh my fucking
Whenever you
God,
hear those
bro.
type of words in order, some ism, don't you?
Yeah, y'all saw that shit. Y'all saw how goddamn fat she is, right? And then she got the nerve to say that shit is supremacy, racism and shit. You just want to keep putting food in your goddamn mouth.
That's a huge bitch.
You just want to have the right to shovel shit in your mouth and get even more damn unhealthy. You
That's a
big
huge
ass,
bitch.
diabetic, goddamn Wellbutrin taking ass bitch.
That's a huge bitch.
You big ass motherfucker. You want to just excuse yourself from any kind of damn responsibility. Take your ass to the buffet every day and just destroy yourself slowly. No, we ain't doing that. We're not doing that shit. The fuck?
You sound like
We're
that.
not doing that shit, dude.
You sound like that fitness that fitness trainer. You be like, no, we ain't doing that, baby. Kick the junk food out your hand while you eating that bitch. Like, fuck,
We're not gonna do that shit, dude. That shit's stupid as fuck, bro. We're not doing
baby bumpers.
We're not doing that shit, dog. I'm actually trying to find. It's 2 more reels I want to play before we go to the crib. It's 2 more reels
baby bumper.
There is, and I think it's in my Instagram because I think I sent it to somebody in a motherfucking. Yes, I think I found it. You want to talk about? We talking about weight, right? That's what we talking about. You fat motherfuckers. Look at this shit. It's always for your good if you just listen to us. I know we're a little mean, but it's not my fault you ain't grow up with a daddy. It's not my fault you don't hear tough love. I'm not going to sit here and sugarcoat shit and enable your fat, gravy blood having ass.
God damn,
we're not
going to
do that shit.
Nigga. God damn, nigga. I'm over here feeling.
We're not going to do that shit.
I'm over here feeling subconscious, nigga. I'm like,
Max,
what's up?
I feel subconscious because you have changed your diet. Regardless if you're consistent or not, at least you have tried. This man has changed to a carnivore diet, which I think any man should be on. Get on a carnivore diet. This man does walk. This man does do things. I've seen him lose weight. These fat, hubba bubba ass pachyderm bitches out here in these streets ain't doing shit. Not only are they not doing shit, they want to shame you for getting in shape. They want to shame you for saying they fat. They want to shame you for your opinion. They want to shame you to have the excuse to keep shoveling gravy, mashed potatoes, oxtails, fucking fries, Popeyes, Bojangles chicken, all in their fucking mouth. They want to shame you for snorting powdered sugar, whipped cream, and all this other bullshit. They want to shame you for doing food challenges, putting goddamn whipped cream on French toast, putting it between two pieces of bread and two goddamn hamburger patties with donuts on them shit.
Preach now.
I'm greedy. That's why I know how to cook. But this greedy motherfucker says, you know what? Since I like to eat so much, let me take my ass at least to the gym. And if I can't make it to the gym, I bought a fucking rower. If I'm not gonna row, I get down and do me some sit-ups and some push-ups. I got a fucking boxing bag that I'm using to work on my fucking accuracy when I punch. Nigga, I know I want to eat. I got a big-ass fucking appetite just like I got a big-ass mouth. Pause. And I have a big-ass opinion. So god dang it, I want to eat. So fuck it, I'm finna work out. Take your big complaining, can't fit through the door, need a wide ass wheelchair ass to the fucking gym. You big uncontrollable appetite ass motherfucker. Please do something for yourself other than putting hand in the face with a cake or a pie or a whole pizza, you bitch.
The
and I'm
Giants.
talking about fat motherfuckers too. You fat ass motherfucker. And you simp ass motherfuckers that's allowing this bullshit. Big and beautiful. No, she big and unhealthy, you motherfucker. Oh, she's a big queen. She big queen my ass. Her ass is a fucking walking diabetic clinic. You son of a bitch. Your mother failed you. She should have swallowed your simp ass. She failed you, dude. Oh, it's not nice to talk about women like that. I ain't saying go out there and yell this and in the fat bitch's face. All I'm saying is you ain't got to enable their ass. Stop calling them fine. They not fine. They fat. They're not P-H-A-T. They F-A-T. Capital, all caps. F-A-T. Morbidly obese ass, land whale ass bitches. The size of a gray whale. Nigga, every time you open your mouth, I'm expecting to hear sonar, bitch.
You expect to hear what was her name is off of Finding Nemo doing them whale voices.
Motherfucker. All right, I'm done for now. Let's go. Listen to this bullshit. This is somebody that did just like I just did. Holding the motherfucker accountable. Not only is he going to hold him accountable, it's going to be funny as shit. Not only is it going to be funny as shit, it's going to be true. Listen to him. And he actually put a little compliment in there. So let's see.
Wait, whoa, pause, wait. Let's talk. That's huge. That's big. You are a bad friend. Hold on. I'm going to break it down. You're a bad friend. You don't tell her about herself. You don't. She's getting big. It's getting big to where she's getting ugly. Look at the face. Ogre, Shrek looking bitch. It's getting big.
Bruh. Bruh.
But once again, he ain't wrong. You not a good friend. Matter of fact, you got a little weight on you too. I see that fucking chin. I see that, Chin. Just because you light skin, you think you're gonna get away with it just because you light skin? Bitch, you are a good whole cheesecake away from being the same size as this bitch here to your right, our left. You a cheesecake away.
This nigga said Shrek looking bitch.
Yes, he did.
I am done.
Yes, he did, dog. He said it. He said it.
Big and bad. You're a bad friend. You use her. Hold on. Let me break it down. You use her to make yourself look better so you can get all the boys. Because they ain't have no other option. It's two options. You're a fat bitch and then you got the skinny pretty girl. No, we're not doing that. Be a good friend. Take her to the gym.
That nigga said we ain't doing that. We ain't doing that shit. Take her to the gym. When I tell you this nigga give it to him.
Shut up. Take her to the gym, make her lose weight, and I bet you she pulls more niggas than you.
That's the little compliment I was telling y'all about. He said, you lose weight, you could probably pull more niggas than her. And I'm going to say, hey, I've seen chicks that's fat and they lose that weight. Gorgeous, dog. Fucking gorgeous, dog. I seen several of them, dude. I'm like, damn, why the hell you ain't do that before? Like, what made you want to blow up like that? Have you not looked in the mirror after you've come through and had your breakthrough, your nice little weight loss journey? Have you not looked at your face now? You're gorgeous. So he said, dude, she'll probably pull more than you.
Facts. Now listen, you, the big girl, stop letting her use you. She's using you to make herself look better. That's what women do.
Notice she played with her damn hair when he said that shit, right? Y'all ain't noticed that shit. Ladies, remember what I told y'all now. Men learn about women to get women. I happen to be great at body language. One, because of my job, and I have to be great at body language in order to do it properly. Two, because I pay attention and I observe, and I remember how someone acts or what they say after they've done a certain movement. She just played with her hair. That could mean two things or just one thing. A lot of times when women play with their hair, they like the guy that they're talking to at that time. They're flirting. Another way that the reason why they play with their hair like that is because they've been fucking caught. And they're trying to seem more feminine, so you'll take it easy on them, calling them out on their shit. So that's what she just did when she played with her hair. He could possibly be turning her ass on, because why? He's being a fucking alpha male and he's holding their ass accountable. And yeah, he's saying bitch this and bitch that, which you don't have to do. But y'all already choose goddamn toxic niggas that don't treat y'all right anyway and call y'all bitch any fucking way. So she's probably fucking turned on at this point.
And bitch hits even harder, nigga.
She's fucking turned on. I agree with him. She's fucking turned on right now. She'll probably swallow his kids on sight. Right? Pause.
They're fucking deep like that. Yeah, I know you're looking at her like, yeah, don't.
You saw that face? She got caught.
Don't skip me. Don't skip.
Picks up the phone. Now she's deflecting, guys. You see this shit? Like I said, y'all, men know about body language. Look, she picked up the phone. So she's already checked out. Why do you check out? That's a defensive measure. You're trying not to be as triggered as you are. She's triggered than a motherfucker. But because a man is talking to her, she ain't raising her voice, ain't saying shit. She ain't interrupting none of that shit.
Stop triggering me.
She just said, fuck it, I'm going to pick up my phone and disrespect him by picking up my phone. His ass just basically kept going and said, fuck it, we own the phone anyway. I don't give a fuck if you don't listen. I'm talking to her now anyway. Not even talking to you.
Hit me. Let me fucking talk. Lose some weight, you'll probably get some more dick. Right now, you're too big for dick. Too big for my dick. I got a baby dick. I probably wouldn't even get to your pussy. I'd probably just be fucking cheeks. I couldn't get to your pussy.
Dude said you are too big for dick. He
like
said, you so fucking big. You too big for my dick. He said, I got a baby dick. He said, I just be fucking cheeks. I probably wouldn't even get to the pussy hole. This nigga has just made I'm gonna tell you something, men, about women and dealing with them. I'm not gonna say you got to say what he said, but one thing I have learned from my 49 years on this earth is when you can make fun of yourself, it shows confidence. If you can make fun of yourself and laugh at yourself, like he didn't laugh at himself, but he just made fun of himself, that shows confidence. That shows that you accept yourself for all your flaws and all your pluses. That makes you a confident man. Confidence is attractive. So once again, she would probably swallow his children tonight if she was right there with him. Open up sesame, nigga.
God damn, this nigga got good fucking memory. Fuck.
What are you talking about? What are you talking about?
Oh no, I'm talking about my team driver. He found the backup phone.
Oh, okay.
I thought this nigga forgot this shit exists.
I found my Versace the other day. I found my Versace's and my blue filter blocking shades.
This nigga he found the backup phone. I thought this nigga forgot this shit exists, and I'm like, I'm looking for the backup phone. My phone and my cell phone. I was like, oh shit, he broke it.
All right, we're gonna go keep on going. Watch this nigga. He ain't done.
Dick's not big enough. You're huge. You stop being a bad friend. Tell her to go to the gym now. Bye. The fuck? I got it. Listen, nobody else is gonna do this. I have to do this. It is my duty to do this. I am going to do it.
This nigga.
Hey.
This nigga.
Hey, man. Hey, but I wanted to show this. I got to show this shit too, man. This is a young lady I just started following on YouTube, and it's funny because she looks liberal, but she has some conservative views. She's not delusional.
So
she admitted herself that she would have a nose ring if she wasn't such a pussy. She said she would be damn tattooed if she wasn't such a pussy. She's an enigma. Because when you listen to her talk, you can tell her ass is red pill. But at the same time, she's not red pill. If that makes sense. But listen, let's go.
Good for absolutely nothing, and Raytheon stock. War is a terrible thing, and this war has been happening for a very long time, from before most of us were born, and will be raging on after we're long gone. I'm of course talking about the gender war. Men versus women. For those of you who've been following me for the past year, you know of my ongoing research into the man question. From learning how to be a real man, if you're a grown-ass man and you wear a seatbelt in the passenger seat, you are likely to be a raging homosexual. To judging men's living spaces, men will literally not buy a TV stand, but will have too many fridges. To examining their interesting dating rituals.
That big trigger me. Fuck that. Fuck that. Bitch,
she ain't lying. She not lying.
Some of us had warrants in this motherfucker, all right? Some of us had warrants for years. I had to put my seatbelt on. The fuck you think this shit is?
Oh, you talking about the radio? No, that wasn't her saying it though, bro. She was reading the comment. I know you're not watching the screen.
Well, eat a dick.
She was reading the comment. Yeah.
Well, fuck
matter
that
of fact,
nigga.
Matter of fact, I think it was a woman that said that shit. Hold on.
Men versus women. For those of you who've been following me for the past year, you know of my ongoing research. A raging.
So it says, okay, I think this is a woman that said that shit. No, it's a dude. Icon said it's a dude. Says if you're a grown man and wear a seatbelt in the passenger seat, you're like to be a raging homosexual.
Some of us live life on the wild
on
side,
the edge,
nigga.
on the wild side, yeah.
Yeah.
My thing is this. I would say if you're a man in the passenger seat and you ain't driving, you's a raging homosexual.
Like, fuck y'all niggas. Some of us had warrants for years. And one day they was just like, man, just don't even worry about it, man. We ain't like, nigga, it's fuck you, all right? I'm like,
It's always
okay.
fuck you, dog.
So do I still got man? Don't worry about it. All right.
All right, let's
Nigga,
keep on going.
I put my seatbelt on the passenger side still, just on the safe side, nigga.
I feel you, dog.
Talking about I'm a raging homosexual just because I put nigga, you can't do shit no more. You can't do shit no more. Anything you fucking do, you're just a homosexual. I'm like, what? For me wanting to be safe and follow the law, nigga, I'm gay now? Oh, come on, y'all.
Hey, they do
come
that
on.
Shit. They do that shit. Hey, but that's that social media goddamn sheep people program.
Fuck y'all, man. Like a nigga can't be safe. Oh, you a bitch, nigga. You a welder and you in protective gear? You a bitch, nigga. I'm like, damn, fuck, really?
That shit crazy, ain't it? That's what they do.
Yeah.
That sheep people shit.
Hey,
do.
I'm not sure if that's me or if that's you, but one of us is breaking up.
I don't know, dude. How do I sound? Do I sound crazy?
I don't know, but I do have to use the restroom, my guy.
Hey, man, I'm just gonna let it play. Or you want me to talk shit till you get back?
No, yeah, I think it's your. I think it's you, bro. Your shit's acting up.
Hold on. Let me see if this works. I was trying to do something else, but I see I can't do it right now. Hello, is that better, man? Is that better, bro? Hold on. Fuck it. Hold on. Hold on. Is that better, bro? Max, is that better? Oh shit. Hey Max, is that better, man?
I had to restart my. But you want to wrap this up in 5, man?
Yeah, we'll wrap it up, man. How's that sound? Does it sound better? Okay, we're gonna play a little bit of this and we'll wrap it up.
Homosexual. To judging men's living spaces. Men will literally not buy a TV stand, but will have 2 mini fridges. To examining their interesting dating rituals. Wish your toes were in my mouth right now. I mean, hey. And although this journey is far from over, I decided to take a break to focus on the fairer sex. That's right, the women. There are many things women love in this world. Flowers, chocolate, pumpkin spice lattes, cute animals, shopping, complaining and nagging. Am I right, fellas? But above all else, women love posting their own L's.
My cousin, who is younger than me, is getting married today. Meanwhile, I have credit card debt. I am in a toxic situationship with one of my exes. Last week, I was so broke that instead of getting an Uber to the airport, I had a random guy from Hinge drive me. And this year, I have had chlamydia twice.
So I've been working on a pretty big video, and I thought it would be nice to take a little break and make some trash content, because I know you guys love the trash content. And I feel like the last 2 videos were a little more serious than I usually am, so I feel like it's trash time. So let us answer the question on everyone's mind. Are women okay? No. No, they are not. But before we get into this deep dive into the psyche of the modern woman, let's quickly get into today's sponsor. Are you tired of this happening to you? Introducing AG1. AG1 is a foundational nutrition supplement that helps support your immune system, digestion, and whole body health. Packed with 75 vitamins, minerals, and whole food sourced ingredients, it has all the nutrients you need in one little drink. AG1 is also free of gluten, herbicides.
My bad, I stepped away. Let's get past this damn commercial.
Yeah, your shit's doing it again,
when you try to be petty and request.
It's like, hello?
Yeah, man. All right.
Money from your ex and accidentally send it. Here's $100 for.
You see all these L's these women posting? We about to be wrapped up, but look at all these L's for wasting my time and
being a cheater. L, absolute L. My ex-boyfriend is now gay, and my ex-girlfriend is now straight. Pull that conversion therapy. When I helped the guy I was in love with get his girl because I thought maybe he'd fall in love with me in the process. No! Why did she think this would work? Life is not TV! You are not the main protagonist of a Hallmark Christmas movie! Just remember the time I went on a first date to the London Zoo, and at the gate he asked if I would mind paying for my own ticket, which I said I would, at which point he pulled out a 2-for-1 voucher. So I paid for my ticket and he went in for free. I had to break up with him. Our signs weren't compatible. Once again, here we go. Astrology is racism for white women. I'm a Gemini, and he told me not to flush when I peed at his house to save money, so I obliged until I went through his Discord and found pics of him drinking it. Oh no.
So see, she's got common sense. You know what I'm saying? But we're going a little bit more.
I invited him to the crib, cooked for.
I'm not sure if it's you or me, bro, but one of us internet connection is fucked up.
Well, I can hear you perfectly, and my shit's showing.
I think it might.
And my
be
thing is showing is good.
It's
Mine says mine should good. Okay, we'll go ahead and wrap it up then, y'all. We'll go ahead and wrap this up.
I'm not sure if it's you or me, bro. But
We're wrapping it up anyway.
You, bro.
Well, we're wrapping it up anyway. We're wrapping up. All right, folks, it's been nice. Holla at y'all later.
Hey, peace out, y'all. Sorry about technical difficulties. You guys have a great evening. Appreciate y'all coming.
Yes, sir.